If someone suddenly collapses right in front of you, no response, no movement, would you know what to do in that situation? If not, this video is right for you. Hey, welcome back to MedSnap 1 Minute. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about basic life support and advanced life support using scenes from the Operation Mbbs series by Dice Media. So let's get started.
हटो 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 हमें आने दो हटो हटो अंकल अंकल आप ठीक हो अंकल आप सुन सकते हो
अंकल
आप ठीक हो
रिस्पांस नहीं है
Someone call an ambulance, please.
अंकल आप ठीक हो
Carotid pulse check करो शांत.
हाँ नहीं पल्स नहीं है
ब्रीथिंग भी नहीं है
ये cardiac arrest है guys. We'll have to perform CPR right now.
So, whenever someone collapses right in front of you, the first thing that you need to do is to ensure scene safety. That means if someone collapses right in the middle of the road, you should take both yourself and the person you are trying to rescue to a footpath or in a safe place where both you and the person you are trying to save is in a safe location. Second, you need to check for the response of the person by shaking that person up and calling the person's name to see whether the person is responding or not. If the person is not responding, the first thing you need to do is to call an ambulance. In India, the number is 112. Next, you should check two most important things. First is the carotid pulse and second is the breathing. For the carotid pulse, you need to take two fingers, mostly the index finger and the middle finger. The thumb should not be used because the thumb has its own pulse. Both these fingers should be placed between the trachea, that is the windpipe, and the neck muscle called as the sternocleidomastoid. That is right here, and you can place it right now and feel your own carotid pulse as well. After this, for the breathing, you need to see the chest rise and fall for the breathing, which is better compared to that of the air under the nose. If both this breathing as well as the pulse is absent, then you need to perform a CPR. Now, in certain cases, you might find that both the breathing and the pulse will be present. In that case, you should just keep the person in a recovery position and wait until the ambulance arrives. The recovery position is a special position like this where one arm is placed with the palm open, the other arm will be placed behind the first arm with the cheek resting on the second arm. For the legs, the above leg will be present in the bent position with the knees touching the ground. This is a very helpful position because it prevents aspiration. It also prevents the tongue from falling backward and blocking the airway. Next, you might also find yourself in a situation where the pulse may be present but the breathing is absent. In that case, in a CPR, the chest compressions need not be done and only the rescue breaths can be given. The rescue breaths can be given at a rate of once every 6 seconds, that is approximately 10 breaths per minute. And after 2 minutes, every 2 minutes, the pulse needs to be checked. If at any time the pulse is absent, then the CPR needs to be started right then.
Okay, 1,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, Baba.
yeah.
वाह हमें 30 कंप्रेशंस के बाद 2 ब्रेथ्स देनी है और ये साइकिल तब तक करना है जब तक अंकल रिवाइव नहीं होते.
हेड टिल्ट कर और ब्रेथ में एयर लीक नहीं होना चाहिए.
ब्रेथ नहीं आ रही. ताई एयरवे तो ब्लॉक नहीं है ना.
20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Good. Good. Good.
अंकल
Yeah, it's fun.
अंकल रुक गए. अंकल रुक गए.
आराम से हाँ आराम से.
So, in its CPR, there are two major components. First is the chest compressions, and second is the rescue breaths. There should be 30 chest compressions followed by 2 rescue breaths. For the chest compression, the elbows needs to be straight, the fingers interlock, and your shoulder should be present right above the person you are trying to save's chest. After keeping the fingers interlock, you should do the chest compression in such a manner in the lower 1/3 area of the sternum so that the chest gets pushed down by approximately 5 to 7 centimeters each time. After doing 30 such chest compression, you should go and give 2 rescue breaths. For the rescue breath, first you need to lift up the chin and tilt the head backwards to see whether the airway is blocked or not. If there is any foreign body or vomitus that is present, you should remove it first and then proceed to give the rescue breath by pinching the nose and sealing the air with your own mouth. After this, you should continue the chest compressions for approximately 2 minutes. Now, after 2 minutes, you should check for the pulse. If the pulse returns by that time, you can stop the CPR, but if the pulse does not return, you should continue the cycle of chest compressions and the rescue breaths until help arrives. They did a very good job at showing the CPR in this case in Operation Mbbs, but the point is, you should not just stop the CPR in the midway and look for the response of the person. You should continue the CPR and check for pulse every 2 minutes, and if the pulse returns, you can then stop the CPR. Now, in a basic life support, there is another component called as the automated external defibrillator. It comes with all of the instructions like how to place it on the person's body. It also gives instruction on when to give the chest compressions, when to give the rescue breaths, and also it also assesses the heart conditions and gives shock by itself only. Now, after the person arrives in a hospital, it receives something called as the advanced life support. In advanced life support, the CPR is done by more trained professionals. Also, there is endotracheal intubation that is present to give the breaths. Apart from that, there is a proper defibrillator present there to give shock if there is a shockable rhythm present, and also drugs can be given to save the life of the person by like amiodarone, lignocaine, and norepinephrine. Now, many people, while giving this basic life support, might feel that I might break the ribs of the person. I am not a doctor, and also, will I be legally responsible if the person dies? The answer is, you need not be a doctor in order to give a CPR. Also, a broken rib is better than the lost life, and also in India there is a good Samaritan law that protects the people who saves the life of the person. That means you won't be held responsible even if the person dies. The basic life support still saves lives because the body cannot survive without oxygen for more than a few minutes, and the basic life supports provides the very needed oxygen for it. If you want to check out my previous video on complete androgen insensitivity syndrome, you can click here. If you want to watch my course on finance for medical students or doctors for free, you can click on the link in the description below. Thank you.